If anybody has looked at like JavaScript and front end things, like, yes, like that breaks all the freaking time. And it does move like the JavaScript world, new framework, new thing, like every other day. Kubernetes, like if you look at it, I mean, we've got configuration that we haven't modified for years, and it runs exactly the same way. The principles that Kubernetes holds to don't change a whole lot. There's definitely some pieces when you look at like, wait, why does the secrets work a little bit different than config, especially when you're talking about like base encoding it or whatever. But that being said, I would say the principles, the interfaces, all those things have become really, really solid. If anything, it's become more consistent over time and not less consistent. So the more consistency, the more predictability, the easier it is to actually carry over one principle from one year to the other. I would strongly disagree with the idea that it evolves so much that like no one can be an expert forever. I would say that some of the components of it will evolve as they get better. But if anything, they just get more and more generic in a way that you can reuse those patterns over. So if anything, it just means that you have less. Once you understand the principles and things become more consistent, you just have less cognitive load of saying, oh, in this case, it's kind of this way. In that case, it's kind of that way, which I would 100% agree with it in other areas, in other, tech spaces like, front end, JavaScript land. But I would definitely not agree with that on the Kubernetes side.